And we're live.
All
What's
right.
going on, peeps?
Hello.
I had
Hello.
Whiskey Gypsy and Republican Ash with me because we were actually
Hello.
on Republican Ash's channel
Uh-huh.
and she got booted out. So I was like, let's just come over here. So,
Yeah,
Brookie, what's going on? Herbie Herb.
Hey, Herbie Herb.
I know she had a wrench. I know she had a wrench.
Who had a wrench?
Herbie Herb.
Her wrench got taken away? Uh-oh.
Sometimes it'll do that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Sometimes it'll do that.
Her wrench got taken away.
Mm-hmm. I've had wrenches taken away from other channels too. So I was wanting to discuss, looks to be like somebody doesn't want to say an apology. And it's really funny because earlier in their live, they actually said, I'll admit when I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'll say it. And if I need to apologize, I'll say it. Well, I'm still waiting. It's been like 3 days.
Do not hold your breath.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just saying, I was the bigger person and I apologized and I'm just waiting. So.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know all of the backstory, but I do know that there was an issue and I do know that you apologized and then this whole troll thing came about.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I saw, like we were talking about, it does look like they antagonized the troll, if that makes sense. They kind of threw names out. So it was almost like you were already on their radar.
I don't know how my name got brought up.
I don't either, but it was prior to, I mean, from what I saw, and we could go back and look, but it seemed to be prior to that Biggie Smalls troll. It seemed to be after those other trolls were in there.
Well, there was
they were
one
throwing out names.
Teresa.
Yeah, I don't know. There were a couple of them. I know that there was like an Aaron or something.
Right. Aaron, ERIN.
And at that point, it was like they were guessing who was who and, who was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And from my perspective, it seemed like they threw the name out and then someone ran with it. Now, that's not right. It's not right that that happened. But they can blame it all they want on, well, this troll came in and used your name. Does that make sense? They were all wrong across the board. The troll's wrong. They're wrong.
Right.
But it doesn't seem like someone came in and said, hey, I'm Kay Smalls and I'm here to mess with you. They kind of threw your name out.
Right. And then they just ran with it. And like I went live the next day and I said, hey, chat. And then I said, she or he, I don't know if it's a girl or a guy, but they came into my live and they said, hey, they were like, I never said I was you. And I said, yeah, but you never said you weren't. You just ran with it. And, you can just go ahead and get out now. Because I'm not, one, I don't have time to even make a sock account. I have no troll accounts, no sock accounts on YouTube. I have K Smalls 2. And then I have a backup. I haven't used them forever. It's called Girls, Guns, and Glory. And there's an intro on there. It shows my face. It shows me shooting a 38 special. I was planning on using that channel to show like gun, like how to clean a gun safety, stuff like that. But I just don't have time for that. And I'll probably just turn that into Dozer's channel, like when I upload Dozer. So my friend she. So, I don't have time. I don't have sock accounts. I don't have troll accounts. I do have people that follow me. I don't know where she got, I don't have people. I've been on YouTube 6 years plus. So whatever. I don't put myself on a pedestal. I don't put myself above other people. I talk to my chat. I treat them like family. And I'm not above anyone. I'm not better than anyone. So
Why are you getting a lot of dislikes? I don't understand. Is people angry with you?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't know.
Do you know something we don't know? Just kidding.
I don't know anything. How
Oh man.
many dislikes? I can't even see.
Let me see.
I'm not worried about it, honestly.
No, it's just oh, never mind. You have 16 and you have 6. Not my bad. I
Okay.
thought you had sorry.
So, anyways, I wanted to show you guys. Look what I got.
Show me. Show us.
It's K Smalls. See that?
Oh, yeah, that's from Israel.
Mm-hmm.
God
Pure
bless
silver.
Israel.
Pure silver. And I even turned it backwards so it would show right on the camera.
Aw. I like it. How much was it? I want to buy one.
Well, a sub gave me $100 for my birthday, so that's what I used. So it was like $65.
Okay.
But it's got a box chain, and these are hard to find, this type, with the hollow name. You've seen other like nameplates, but I found this one, and I was like, I've got to have it. So, and I didn't even know it was from Israel until I ordered it. It said Jerusalem. Namefully.com.
Okay.
I'll type it here in the chat. So I hit 14,000 subs.
Yay.
Everyone needs to go to my video that's labeled "This is important." You all need to comment, and I'm going to wait about a week, and then I'll do my giveaway. I don't have monetization or anything like that, so I guess I'm just going to have to find the money somehow and, get it to you guys. So
A giveaway?
yeah, I'm doing $100 giveaway for hitting 14K.
You don't need to do that. Just save your money. You know what? You know what's our gift from you?
What?
Your smile and your friendship. That's our price.
But I've already said I'm going to do it, so.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look what else I got today. These were right behind each other. Look, here's a little Frenchie lighter. You see, looks like my Hazel. And then this one looks like my kitty, Dunstan. They were
oh my God, I like
each other. See?
Oh my God.
Aww.
And so I came home all excited from the gas station, and my husband's like, "What? Why are you smiling so big?" And I'm like, "Look what I found." He's like, just shaking his head, laughing at me. Because just the little things excite me, I'm just like,
Oh.
yeah.
So you have a French bulldog.
Yes.
Did you hear about Chanel? I mean,
I
that's
did.
important.
I am totally beside myself. Nugget? Yeah.
Can you believe he shot the dog?
No. I can't believe that dog. Okay, so I don't know if that dog was a female or male.
It was a male.
Okay. So Hazel, after she had her puppies, my son, which is 10, he would get in her face and she would do the same thing to him, but never touch him. It was just like a warning, like, hey, don't get in my face. Nobody needs to be getting in any dog's face.
Right.
And I mean, no telling what that dog's went through. That was a younger child. She could have abused the dog or anything, but I guarantee you a French bulldog is not going to hurt anyone. My dog here is almost 2 years old. Even when he play fights, he won't even clench, let his teeth touch my hand. And he doesn't even nibble, nothing.
The dog barely touched the child.
Barely. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think he just said, I think he didn't like the dog and he just make an excuse just to shoot the dog.
I think he did it for revenge because they're kind of on the outs.
Who, Janelle and him?
Yeah, and that was like her baby.
Yeah, everybody was saying he just did it just to hurt Janelle. And she's still going to stay with him.
Yep.
Well, think about this, guys. Put yourself in her shoes. And I don't, we don't know what they're going through. I personally, I'd be gone. If my husband, which he wouldn't, but if he were to do something to my dog for that reason, I would have been out the door. Okay, that's just me. But you never know what they're going through. You never know, like, what's behind closed doors. They have kids together, obviously. Sometimes it's easier said than done. When you have kids, you can't make those type of decisions just on the fly, which he did, right? He killed the dog on the fly. But then again, I heard that the sheriff went over there for a welfare check and everything was fine. So is the dog even really dead? Makes you wonder.
Well, they said that no one's seen the dog. So yes, the cop went over for a welfare check, saw that everything was okay. He didn't see, like, hey, let me check and see on the dog. You know what I mean?
Well, because
it could have been just to set it. It's probably alive. Maybe the dog is still alive. They're probably just doing that just to get attention.
It could have been a publicity stunt because it seemed to me like in the pictures and stuff, he seemed to like the dog just as well.
Yeah,
like
so
he
it
let
could
the dog
be
drive with him in his lap and stuff.
That's true.
And those dogs aren't cheap. I sold a litter of them. Now, I only had one litter, wasn't even planning on having a litter. I don't believe in backyard breeders. The only reason I had a litter, and my subs know this, was because once I got Hazel, and let me just rewind. Let me tell you all the little story about Hazel real quick. So we found her through a one of those puppy ads, right? In our state. I met with the woman. I guess she couldn't get her potty trained. Now, Frenchies are kind of hard to potty train. And I don't know why this woman did this, but I guess she had the dog using the bathroom next to the fireplace because every time Hazel would go, she would go poop and pee by my fireplace. Oh. I talked to the woman. I'm like, do you have a fireplace? And she's like, yeah, why? I'm like, well, for some reason, this dog wants to keep going by the fireplace. Oh, yeah, that's where I put the wee pads. I'm like, who does that? Oh. So I got her potty trained. After you get a Frenchie potty trained, you shouldn't have any more issues with them. They're just a little stubborn. They're bulldogs, for crying out loud, right? So after I'm rewinding again. Sorry, ADD kicked in. Rewinding again on the way home. Like, I'd already had the papers, didn't even look at them, but I knew they were AKC because I've dealt with registered puppies before. Like when we got our Tank, which he was an old English bulldog. I just kind of skimmed through them, but I didn't even pay attention to her name. So we're on the way home, and I remembered that my daughter Haley wanted to name the dog Hazel Grace because of Fault in Our Stars, right? Mm-hmm. So we're on the way home, and I call her. I'm like, I so forgot to ask you, what did you name her? Because by this time, she was already 11, 12 weeks, right? So she already was adjusted to her name. It's not like I could name her something else. And she said, Hazel Grace, why? I'm like, oh, my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. I said, that's what my daughter wanted to name the dog initially. So it was meant to be to have this dog, right? Mm-hmm. So we get home and, she does good. And it took about, I'd say 2.5 months for me to get this dog potty trained. But I just thought that was fate initially. And once we learned her personality and stuff, I was like, I wouldn't mind having at least one litter just so I can keep a piece of her, because her personality is great. I taught this dog how to wake me up when my blood sugar was low. Mm-hmm. I made my own service dog. And for anybody that's diabetic out there, here's what you need to do. Every time your blood sugar is low, you make sure, of course, you have clean breath so that it can recognize. But when your blood sugar is low, your breath puts out a certain smell. Mm-hmm. So every time my blood sugar would drop, I would go sit in front of my dog. Like, she would sit by me on the couch and I would breathe in her face every time my sugar would drop. Mm-hmm. So she started waking me up in my sleep by licking me on my face.
Oh.
And my sugar would be low every time. I'm like, I just trained my dog to be a service dog. So there's some free information, guys. Any of you all that's diabetic or know somebody that's diabetic, I just saved you about 15 grand, okay? Just saying.
Mhm.
But anyways, she passed away last December. For those of you that don't know, she was only 3. And we had no idea how or why she got cancer.
Oh
But
my God.
okay, so like 3 days after she had passed away, I wasn't even thinking about it. And I'm sitting there laying in my bed. And for those of you that like believe in divine intervention or intuition or believe that God speaks to you, I fully wholeheartedly believe this because I'm laying there in bed and all of a sudden I hear this little voice whisper and it says vaccines. I'm like, what? You know, I had nothing like that on my mind whatsoever. I'm getting ready to go to bed. You know, of course I've been sad because of Hazel and stuff, but I mean, I wasn't thinking about her right at that moment, right?
Mhm.
So I made myself a little note and I called the vet's office that next morning when they opened. And I said, I just have some general questions. I said, when was the last time Hazel got vaccines? They said 7 months ago. They were like, why? I said, well, wait a minute. She was only 3. She wasn't due to have shots till she was 4. So she got 5 vaccinations 1 year too soon. And I looked up, I wrote down all of the vax that she was supposed to have or that she did have. One of the ones, I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. It starts with a P or a C. And it's actually linked to cancer in dogs.
Oh, geez.
So I totally knew right then and there, just from that still small voice and from the fact that she got 5 vaccines. No, it's not parvo. It's something else. She got 5 vaccines 1 year too soon. For a little Frenchie, that's a lot. And she had cancer on her spine all the way down to her stomach. And here's the thing. I wouldn't have took her to the vet for the simple fact is that same week I fed her white grapes.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you couldn't feed a dog grapes. It just like I knew at one point, but it totally like lost my mind and she wanted them. So I gave them to her. She probably had like 5 or 6 grapes. She started getting sick. So I took her to the vet and I was like, I think I killed my dog, you know? And I said, well, you know, they put her on medicine and stuff. And they were like, they took an x-ray and they didn't even see anything on the x-ray. That's what really, really bothers me. And then my husband even wanted to question, well, what if she didn't even have cancer? You know, what if they were just trying to say that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you know, it just all kind of makes sense now, you know, like a week and a half later, I'm like, it just all kind of makes sense. But if I hadn't have fed her those grapes and she hadn't have got sick, no telling how long she may have suffered for me just thinking she had a stomach virus, you know? Well, they were doing the exploratory surgery and I was actually sleeping and I had the phone on to where it would wake me up if they called. And sure enough, he had her open on the table and said she was full of cancer. And I'm like, just go ahead and put her out while she's asleep. You know, I don't want you to have to put her back together and me go wake her up and tell her goodbye. You know, she's not in any pain right now. Just go ahead and put her out. You know, so that's what I
They
decided.
couldn't save her, huh?
No, they said it was inoperable. So, anyways, we had the litter of puppies, 1 litter. We had 1 male out of the litter. We kept the male, and that's Dozer. And I'm so thankful that we have him because not only does he act like her, he looks like her.
Oh.
And he is the sweetest freaking dog. Would not hurt a flea. Actually, he'd probably eat one. Like he likes to chase bugs, but that's besides the point. As far as people, I've tried to get him to play rough with me. And he's a French bulldog, just like Nugget. I have tried to get this dog to play rough. He will not do it. He won't even clamp down on my hand. His mouth stays open. That's what I don't get about this whole Nugget ordeal. Like Frenchies are not mean dogs.
Yeah.
Especially they're really good with kids. I mean, you seen that little girl getting up on the couch with that dog. That dog wasn't going to attack that kid. That little kid provoked that dog, and you couldn't teach that small of a child to not do that. It's a growing process. Let me see if I can share some pictures.
Damn.
I don't think it'll let me. I'll have to open them up. Hold on.
Okay. Did we lost Whiskey Gypsy?
Yeah, she probably here. I can re-add her. Hold on. Yeah, because I wanted to talk to her about something. So
Yeah.
Okay. Whiskey, if you're listening, I'm sending you the link again. So you should just be able to click on it. She'll be in a second.
Okay. So, when did Hazel passed away?
December.
Oh my God, not even a year.
Right before Christmas. Yeah, and right as all that analyzer stuff was going on, so it really hit home.
Wait, Miss Analyzer did something to you?
Well,
Sorry, it's hard to keep up with all this stuff, because you get what I'm saying.
She had, well, I mean, she kind of apologized, but
You don't have to explain if you don't want to. I understand.
Just when the whole cancer thing was going on was the same time.
Yeah.
The whole cancer scam. I know.
I can't believe she has the balls to do that. Oh my God.
If you ask me, this is my personal opinion. I think somebody put her up to that. Now, it was her choice to go with it, but that's just what my intuition tells me. I could be wrong. But I don't think she came up with that herself. Just saying. Just an observation.
No, it's okay.
We can have opinions here, right?
I don't do opinions.
You don't do opinions?
No, only like let me I'm gonna explain.
I don't do opinions.
No, wait, hold on.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe in facts and the truth, and
right.
Sometimes opinion is a bad idea, so we gotta I don't. It's hard to explain, but I think you probably think you know what I mean.
No, I know what you mean. I'm just stating my opinion. That's just what my senses tell me. I could be wrong.
So you think?
I think, yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
I don't.
When people say, I have seen people saying, my opinion is, well, that's not opinion. What you're saying is the truth. Like they don't realize they're saying the truth. Because people abuse that word.
Well, an opinion is notably not a fact. So that's why we say my opinion.
Yeah.
No opinion can ever be fact, ever. So it's all in how you take it. And that's why it's called an opinion. I'm just opening these in Hangouts so that I can pull them up. So that's why. All right. For some reason, whenever I pull up a photo, it just does not want to, it don't want to do it.
Google Hangouts can be complicated sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Well, it just, the Windows in Google, ever since they've made the change, intercepted Google with YouTube, it's kind of went downhill with Google, and now they've went away with Google Plus. So I don't like it very much. All right. Where is Whiskey? You tell her to get her butt back in here. I didn't send her the link. Check your or just go back into the Hangouts, Gypsy, and re-click on that link.
Shoot, hold on. The internet's going back and forth. I didn't hear you. Where are you from?
Hmm?
No, my internet was going on and off. Sorry.
You said, where am I from?
Yeah, but my internet went on and off. It went in and out.
So are you asking me where I'm from?
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, because I like
Kentucky.
your accent.
Kentucky.
Ooh, Kentucky.
Yeah, Central Kentucky. Yeah.
I know what I like the southern accent.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How far? That's where Kentucky Fried Chicken was.
Originated. Yeah. Yeah.
How far is? Huh?
I'm not sure exactly where that originated from, though. Where KFC actually originated from. I'd have to look it up. But I tell you what, it used to taste better than it did.
Really? I didn't know that.
Don't taste as good as it used to. No. Oh, I'm trying to open up a video. Well, no wonder. Shoot. Okay. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me. I'm having fun with the pictures here.
Oh, let me look. See them. Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Oh boy,
Now
right?
yeah, that's Dozer. That's the Doze.
Oh my God. He's still alive, right?
Yes, he is still with me. He's probably mad right now because he's in his kennel right. No, actually he's not in his kennel. He's probably in the recliner right now. Usually if I go live, I put him in his kennel, and after I'm done, you'd think I'd be gone a week just because he misses me that bad. Like ever since his mama died, I'm telling you what, it has completely changed this dog. He will not eat unless I'm in the room. He has me clean out his ears every other day or so. Of course, she used to always clean his ears. I can't go to the bathroom without him. He'll sit there and he will whine constantly. Let's see what else. Of course, he has to sleep with me, but I don't think he's smart enough for me to train like Hazel. He's kind of derpy.
How old is he?
He's 2. Actually, he'll be 2 in June.
Well, just keep teaching him. He'll learn it eventually, though.
I don't know. I can't even get him to fetch. He does dance and he does shut the cabinet door like Hazel did.
Oh, nice.
Like when I go to get the treat, I'm like, all right, shut the door. And he'll go and he'll shut the door.
Well, there you go.
I mean, but I still can't get him to like sit and stay. I can't get him to lay down, just the easy ones, but he gets the hard ones. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. He's so cute.
Now I'm trying to find his stink eye pic because
how long does French bulldogs last?
Anywhere from 10 to 12 years, I think. Yeah.
Oh, wow, they don't last long.
No. They don't. I try not to think about that though, you know?
Yeah. I wonder why they don't last long. Is it because they're like
Maybe because they're so small and they're full-blooded. So, they say the best type of dogs is to get as a mixed breed, like a mutt. Because A, they're so good with like kids and stuff, and then B, they live longer, to be honest.
Yeah, he is so cute. Hi, puppy. And I'm so sorry about your other dog.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I still cry. Like when Brad, he got me a different car and we had cleaned it out, or he had cleaned it out, and he was bringing the stuff in from the other car, and it was her leash from we were at the vet. And like a big old baby, I just started crying. I just bawled just because, I seen her leash.
Did you cremate her?
No, we buried her in the backyard under her apple tree. So she's got her own apple tree.
So when they did the surgery, of course they had to close her up, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. They definitely closed her up and made her all whole. And, I just went ahead and had them put her down while she was still under anesthesia because that was the humane thing to do. I figured it would be very selfish of me to make her wake up in pain and then me say goodbye just for her to be put down again,
Yeah, because they weren't able to save her, huh?
Right.
It was all spread out.
They said the cancer was attached from her spine all the way to her stomach.
Oh, wow.
So I mean, I could have been selfish and been like, yeah, I want to tell my dog goodbye.
No,
but
you did the right thing.
That was not the humane thing to do. So.
No, you did the right thing. You just
it was very hard. Let me just tell you, that was
you gotta let
probably one of the hardest things I've had to do so far. Besides, leave my son in the NICU for 6 weeks because he was a preemie. So.
No, I totally understand how you feel. Oh my God. I know it's very hard. I know.
Okay, I'm trying to think here. I've got one.
What happened to Whiskey?
I don't know. She needs to get her butt back here because I got to talk to her.
Let me text her. Hold on.
1, 2. All right, got 2. Let's go to 3. I keep picking the same picture over because I've got them all like labeled the same.
Oh no, don't worry. It's okay.
Dummy. All right, let's look at 3. Okay, I've got 3. Let's look at 4.
Oh, Herbie's saying good night to you.
Oh, good night, Herbie. Love you. Yeah, it's late for you, Herbie.
Yeah. She's a nice girl. I like her.
Oh yeah.
She was getting trolls.
What?
Yeah, there was trolls like picking on her, and it's like, why are you guys like this is what I like about Herbie Herb. She always asks permission. Most YouTubers don't do that. Usually they're assholes and just post videos without your permission. She asks permission. She doesn't have to do that. So it's like, I don't understand why she's getting trolled. I think she's a nice girl, very respectful. She's very respectful and very nice girl.
Most definitely.
You're welcome, Herbie Herb. Good night.
Good night, sweetheart. I can't see the chat right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. So if you guys want to say something, I'll tell Kate Smalls.
Okay. All right. I've got these now. I couldn't find the one I really wanted, but these will do. And I've also got another hint for you guys. And I'll explain it here in just a second. Okay.
What kind of brainwashing going on here?
What's brainwashing?
We're talking about dogs?
Yeah.
How's that brainwashing?
People are crazy.
God, these trolls are so fucking stupid.
Just you learn to ignore them, honestly. Okay, so what you all are looking at right now, this is Dozer, but I wanted to pull this one up. This is Hazel. I've actually got this picture on her memorial video. And what happened to her. And this was
whoa. Hey, what did you say? We're fake atheists. First of all, I'm not atheist. I'm a Christian and I'm not fake. So what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, just boot them. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm a Christian.
I'm Christian too, and I'm real. I love everybody.
Yep.
But
just ignore the chat, Ash. Just ignore them because they're gonna keep distracting you. Just ignore them.
Christians no longer exist.
What?
Yeah, he said Christians no longer exist. But you have 2 Christians right here, right in front of you. Doesn't make sense. Stay away from drugs, kids. Your dog is so cute.
So this is Hazel. And then this is Dozer. Look at that stank eye.
Oh my God.
And then this is another one. He's like, huh?
Oh my God.
And okay, so what I was going to tell you, here's another tip. If you have a problem with a dog, say like he's neutered, okay, but ever since his mommy died, I guess every once in a while he'll smell her. So he wants to mark his territory. Or maybe it's an anxiety thing. I'm thinking it's probably more anxiety than anything, because we've had him since birth. She's all he's ever known.
So he was a mama's boy.
Oh, most definitely. So if they have an accident, what you want to do is you want to get a bandana and you want to get a little bit of that dog pee on the bandana, just a small amount, because you don't want it stinking, right? And then that way it's right under their nose. So they'll constantly smell it. And then they don't want to use the bathroom in the house. So
wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's another trick for any dog owners.
Jesse, we don't believe in abortion, so I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a Republican.
Ash, just ignore the chat, sweetheart. They're going to keep on. Hey, guys, any mods out there, just boot them.
I don't know why they're not doing their fucking job.
You know the rules, mods. Just boot them. And there's another picture of him. And I think that's the same one. See, I told you I had the same ones pulled up. I don't know how.
No, you're fine. You're good.
But,
no, you're fine.
So that's Mr. Dozer. And yeah. So
he is so cute. I swear. Oh my God. I'm gonna show you pictures of Abigail pretty soon.
Chris, I see you in the chat. You should know better. Bernie Trump, you should know better.
Wait, what happened?
No, he's my mod. He should have gotten them before anybody else did. Dude. Or Nash, yeah, you should have got them. You all don't let those people talk in the chat like that, man. My rules for chat mods are there's to be no bashing anyone on the chat or in the panel. There's to be no racism whatsoever. And then what is my third rule? I'm trying to think.
No bashing God. That would get
well, that falls under anyone as well, we do have a freedom of speech. However, I don't want to censor that too bad, but when it comes to bashing, trolling, oh yeah, if you're a known troll and that's what you're doing and spamming the chat, you're out.
Yeah, nowadays there's now hate speech now.
Feminism and all that crap. The fake Jews and all that stuff. They want to come in here and talk about fake Jews, atheists, leave the religion part out of this. If you want to say something good, that's fine. Any hatred or any bashing or anything, just out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even believe in abortion, so I don't know what he's talking about baby killer. I don't know where that came from. That was weird.
No idea. I don't even know. Who was that? Psychosis Jesse? Yeah, you want a baby killer to bless you? What?
That doesn't even make sense. Like I said, stay off drugs, kids.
Okay, I'm turning off this light. I'm just going to leave my camera off, guys, because this light is killing me. So, just to prove that I'm not fake and, I cammed up for all my people.
Wait, who said you were fake?
I've had many people say, oh, she's probably just using that avatar for somebody she's jealous of.
What avatar are they talking about?
My picture, the avatar. I've had people say that. I've had people say, oh, well, you're going to have to cam up if you get called out, blah, blah, blah. Not scared to cam up. Just saying. Want to let you know. I just choose not to most of the time, For one, I've never really had the equipment to do it. And I would much rather like to get on OBS so there's no lag, because anytime you're streaming your camera, you know, it does put more of a certain delay on your stream. So it's just, there's a lot of reasons why I don't cam up. Now, if I was using OBS or Streamlabs, I'd probably cam up all the time.
Oh, they think your picture's fake.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Avatar.
I don't think you're not fake. No, I just saw you on cam. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's real, everybody. She's a real woman with blue eyes.
Yeah. And there's even some YouTubers I've met in the flesh, so they could say what they want. Just, after a while you get thick skin and you don't even let it bother you anymore. Just like I said, ignore the chat. You get to where it doesn't even,
Well, yeah,
you.
yeah, you do need thick skin, but there's no such things as having 100% thick skin because we're all humans,
Right.
We're going to end up snapping back, but
you do learn to ignore the chat though.
Exactly.
Because it does give people, to lose their concentration. It gets yourself to lose your conversation. You'll be in the middle of speaking on something, then you'll forget because you took the time out to address them. And that's what the trolls want. They want you to take the time to address them to get you off track.
That ain't no damn troll. That's a demon.
Yeah, we just got to rebuke them. In the name of Yeshua, Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. Hey, Kim, how are you, honey? Love you, K Smalls. I have to go to sleep. Good night.
Oh, good night, Kim.
Don't update to the latest version of OBS. Okay, I'll have to see which version I've got. What is the, I don't think I've updated, but just what is the version? Do you know the numbers, Chris? Thanks, Tony. I appreciate that, hon. Where is Gypsy? Is she even in the chat? She's probably on some other's live chatting.
I don't know what happened. I texted her. She didn't text me back. Did you text her?
I don't have her number.
No, on Google Hangouts.
Yeah, I sent her the link in the chat. Yeah.
That's weird. I wonder what happened.
Hold on, I'm going to do it again. Okay, I've sent you another invite, and then also click on the link in the chat.
Maybe her phone died.
It could have.
Maybe she has bad network there, so maybe it went off.
Mm-hmm. Well, she said that's why she don't go live a whole lot, because of her network. Hey, Sean, appreciate it. He said, hello, everyone. I pray you all are having a blessed night.
Thanks, hon. But God bless you, too.
No, but I had made a comment onto Gypsy's video that she had put out. And I just wanted to let people know, hey, I know what I know. And I love when people like to deflect, like I was telling you all earlier. Isn't it really ironic that when somebody is caught in a lie, how loud and deflective and how they continue to go on and on and on like the Energizer Bunny when they are caught in a lie? They make it so obvious that they are guilty that if they would have just, said their piece and been done with it, I think that would have been a little more believable. Just keep going on and on and on, trying to defend yourself, when in all reality, that makes you look 10 times as guilty.
Well, Laura just went on live right now.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying any names. You said names. But I'm just saying that goes for anyone, really. Think about it. Anyone that's really caught in a lie, they either get really defensive or they deflect, try to change the subject or turn it around on you. Or, that's really with anyone. A typical...
there's already a rumor about me.
What?
That I'm going to be a mod at, who's debate thing.
Yeah, I really don't even think that a channel creator needs to even be moderating the debate. I think it needs to be somebody not in the loop that has no idea of what's going on to be able to moderate a fair debate.
I would never, ever be her mod, ever.
No, I know. And I don't know why that rumor even started.
It's a lie, yeah.
Drama. But seriously, think about this. If you're going to have a debate, especially on YouTube, with people that don't get along, and aren't the debaters supposed to know the questions in advance, right? Mm-hmm. Yet they said there's no topics that are off subject. Or what did she say? She said no, like holds bar on any topics. Basically, they can talk about anything. Nothing's off topic. And, the debaters, a typical debate, what the questions are going to be beforehand. That's how you have time to study them and have your proof and stuff like that. Another thing is, there should be probably no mods whatsoever in the chats, just for, you're going to have conflict of interest if there are mods. And, that way everybody's protected if there's no mods. If somebody wants to block someone, they can block them from them seeing them. You've got moderators in the chat. They're going to be more likely to be like passive aggressive and then also show favoritism. You're not going to want that at all. I'm not trying to say I know everything or I know it all. It's just with debate. There's usually a process that you go on.
Yeah. When is this debate match?
It's actually tomorrow or actually tonight. So it would be tomorrow night. Technically tonight, but tomorrow night. So Saturday night.
Yeah, we all know how that's going to be.
The night before Mother's Day.
Of course.
Yeah. So
yep.
I don't know about you, but I plan on getting sleep and going to my mom's.
Oh, yeah. If you want to go to sleep, go right ahead. I'm
not talking about now. I'm talking about Saturday night, the night of the debate. You know how they go on for like 8 hours. So
I'm only on my live only no more than 2 hours. Unless we're all having a great time, then okay. But
right.
Maybe 3 hours. But that's it. I can't do 4, 5, 6.
The longest live I've ever had was like 6 hours. And that was we were just BSing and, just talking about.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
But, it's kind of like this. Debates need to go a certain way. And honestly, I'm not trying to bring her down or anything, but I mean, more power to you if that's what you want to do. But I mean, who died and made you king? Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was something said about other channels trying to do the same thing. Oh, stole her idea. Well, didn't she steal the idea from Dave? In all actuality, am I not right? So you're getting upset that somebody took your idea that you actually took from someone else. So in all reality, they're not taking it from you. They're actually taking it from Dave as well, right?
Dave from Boyd?
Yeah.
Oh. I've been hearing rumors about him too, but
yeah. Well,
I have no idea. I'm still confused.
Yeah. Hold on just a second. I got to meet up real quick.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who in their mind will take part of the debate.
I don't see anything wrong with debates, but I'm just saying. I think
there's something wrong with debating. Yeah.
No, I mean, I like debates, But
I was going to go debate with you know who. I was this close.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, you told me not to mention names.
I would just mention first name basis.
Aura?
Okay.
Yeah. So I was this close to debating, but all my subscribers like freaked out and said, no, don't do it. So I was going to debate on something very important to her. I mean, very important to me, but I don't know.
What's going on, Doc?
Wait, what happened?
I'm just saying hi to the chat. So you're not going to debate now, or?
No, because a lot of people were saying don't do it because it's a bad idea. I wanted to debate with her about her being atheist. That's what, but they said don't do it. Just don't go on that debate. Just don't. And I'm like, okay. So I just took their advice and I'm not going to do it. I promise.
Well, I mean, that's something that if you feel led to do that, then that's up to you. I wouldn't let other people,
Well, no, they're giving me, I asked for their advice. Like,
Oh,
should
okay,
we do
okay.
it? Yeah, like I took votes and they
Okay.
all said no. So, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I have really, I trust my subscribers. I mean, I'm actually really blessed to have them because,
Oh, yeah, we all are.
but, and I know they don't lie because, I hate liars.
Right, me too.
Thou shalt not lie, says in the Bible. And
Mhm.
if any, and I'll know when you're lying, when you're not towards you. I'm talking like in general.
Well, that's your discernment kicking in, So.
And what about you? Are you going to the debate or no?
Oh, I said I'm gonna sleep. I'm getting to bed early.
Yeah, you're having a debate
I have
with
no
dreams.
reason to debate anyone. I have my own platform. If I want to speak, I'll speak. I'm not going to tell anybody, or I'm not going to have anybody tell me don't do it. I'm going to be considered a wuss throughout the whole community. And, you're going to have to do this. You're going to have to do that. Like, I'm more of a leader than a follower. I just don't have people telling me, oh, you're going to do this and you're going to do that. I'll do what I feel led to do. And I don't feel led to be anywhere a part of that at all.
Mm-hmm.
And supposedly it's all fun and games, blah, blah, blah. Well, we'll see, won't we?
Yeah. I have a bad feeling about it. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't think it's going to end well.
Yeah, I agree with you. Another shit show.
Okay, Tony. So just it's a debate that another YouTuber has brought together on their channel, and people can call other people out and choose to debate who they want. And there's certain rules that are applied and blah, blah, blah. And it's just within the quote true crime and quote gossip community. And I don't want any part of it. So, I mean, I'm allowed to I'm allowed to speak my opinion and talk about it all I want. Exactly. And when I supposedly called in on that channel as Biggie Smalls tried to call in, so they said, or she wanted me to call in, so they said, whoever Biggie Smalls was, if they did try to call in, they wouldn't have been able to even call in because she had her Zoom blocked the whole time. Here she is. She's giving me a 30-second countdown. Come on, Biggie Smalls. It wasn't me. If it was me, I wouldn't have been able to call in anyways, because she had, I think it was 5 or 10 minutes prior to that, she locked all of her phones. So she thought she was talking to me the whole time, but it was actually a troll called Biggie Smalls. And like I said, at the beginning of this live, I don't have time for troll accounts. I don't do troll accounts. And nor will I ever have troll accounts. If I'm going to speak, it's going to be me. No one else. And you can always verify my accounts because I have the 2 accounts, K Smalls and K Smalls 2, the number 2, and both of them have subs on there. So you can always verify if it's me or not. And that's another thing I want to address. People come into these chats under false names, and all of a sudden the people in this chat or the channel creator automatically assumes that's who that person is before verifying. You would think by now, after all this crap that's went on, that they would actually go into the chat and verify that that is who is talking. And then they look like an ass afterwards because they're like, oh, I guess that was a fake account. Oh, it's fake. Oh, okay. After you've made a fool out of yourself. It's just crazy. It gets to be old, and it's just people are tired of it. Are you tired of it, Ash?
I'm tired of all the drama bullshit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, that leads to, and the subs are what keep it going. I don't mean to, not you guys, but
I know.
I mean, they're what keep it going. And these channel creators are out here and they're like, hey, I don't want any more drama. And they even tell the subscribers don't mention it, but they can't help themselves because it's their entertainment. It's like one big reality show.
Yeah, I just want to say something. The thing is that on my channel, I tried to have people vent, take their frustrations out when they're blocked or when they're being disrespected. They just want to get it out. I let them do that on my channel because I want them to feel comfortable on my channel. Because I feel bad. I feel bad. I want them to get their anger out, and we talk about it, we vent, and we make sure we leave it in my channel. I even tell them, well, make sure you don't go to their comments and start saying stuff because it's going to make it worse. I give them advice and I support them, and I have my other subscribers support each other, and I think we should all start doing that now. I mean, what do you think?
Like I said, I'm trying to make peace. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think just let them vent and
we don't have to partake with them. We don't have to be friends with them. We can say our piece and move on.
I vent on my channel yesterday. No, actually this morning. I was actually really mad. Not mad, but very irritated. With another YouTuber. It's like, I don't like it when people lie. I don't like it when people misbehave. It's like, it doesn't matter if you're online. You need to behave everywhere because these are real humans you're still dealing with.
Some of them are. Yeah. Some of them can be bots. Some of them can be fake accounts. Some of them can be just AI bots. I mean, but the majority of them are real people behind keyboards and they have feelings. So yeah. We need to remember that, which I always remember that. I always try to address everyone, and sometimes the chat goes a little too fast and you don't get to it or something like that. But for the majority, I do talk to the people in the chat just like family. I try to address them like that, and they know what they mean to me. So
yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is that I'm just blessed that I have my subscriber, and I'm sure you're blessed too. Absolutely, because if it weren't for them, we wouldn't be here, right?
Right, most definitely. And I mean, I started out, I was simply just modding in chats for 3 years before I even decided to make a channel and upload a video. And I had these YouTubers and they were like, because I would help them with research and stuff, and they're like, hey, you find this and you find that, why don't you just do your own channel? And I was like, well, okay, I'll give it a shot. And that same YouTuber, Laura, actually accused me of buying my subs, which I didn't appreciate that. If I bought my subs, I wouldn't be on YouTube. You know, they don't allow that.
Yeah, they'll find out it's illegal. Yeah, you would have been gone by now.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you did, it's none of Laura's business.
Well, I didn't though. That's the thing for her
No,
to
I
admit
know.
that.
I'm just saying. No, I know that.
Right.
I'm saying if you
Mm-hmm.
did, it's not her business.
Right. I would much rather have a channel and know that I got those subscribers honestly instead of purchasing them in a dishonest way, because that's just flat out lying. It's being dishonest. But
Yeah, me, I'm all natural on my channel. Like I don't have these fancy things. I be creative, and I don't even ask for likes. You know, I don't even do that. I don't even ask people to subscribe. Um, like I'll joke around, say make sure you subscribe, but I'm joking. I don't remember if I ever said that. I don't think I didn't say it. I don't remember. I have a bad memory. But anyways, I don't ask that. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. If you don't,
yeah, I've never been one to push that. I've
yeah.
never been one to push, hey, you know, show the thumbs, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, make sure
I'm
you're
not,
not.
that's
Don't
not
look
why I'm
pushy.
here.
Yeah.
I'm here to simply get the truth out, you know, what I perceive as truth. And I've always said, hey, don't believe me. Go do your research for yourself and come to your own conclusion. But this is my truth. So, and yeah, Chris, I agree with you. He said he's been in chats with me before 10,000, even 5,000. I've never had any agenda. I've always been the same the whole time I've been here. So I appreciate that. And Andy Kaufman, yeah, it's me. And then a channel by the name of Republican Ash. So she also uploads. So check her out.
Yeah, I was just about to answer him. You beat me.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. No.
Doc Michael, you changed your name. He says, I remember the beginning days of K Smalls. Thank you, honey. Yeah, a lot of these people that are in the chat right now have been with me since day one.
Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, of course, we squashed it. You say you apologize, you take responsibility. We already moved on. That's what I want. I wish people can just squash it and move on.
I don't even remember that.
You don't remember that?
No.
Remember you took down those videos?
What videos? Which are you talking about? Which ones? Go ahead. It's okay. We can talk about it. What vids are you talking about? You're like, I want to know what you're talking about.
CW?
Oh, yeah. That's been held over my head since people are still holding that over my head.
Well, I'm not. I'm just saying that. I'm just using an example. Like you were sorry. You made a mistake. You took the videos down, which is really good. And that's a perfect example. You took responsibility for your own actions.
Right.
And that's what I want people to do, but they're not going to do that, you know? So you're a perfect example. And that's why I like you, because you took responsibility, and I wish people were more like you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Really, I do.
I really mean that, and I just want to say thank you. I wish I can give you a hug.
Aw. Well, if we ever meet, you know, you can do that. I'll hug you back.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I really, yeah. See, guys, so if you guys take responsibility for your own actions, and everything will be fine. But if you keep denying that you're a little angel, you didn't do nothing wrong, then pay the consequences.
Well, not only that, it's like, I think people, after a while, they tend to see a pattern. You know, if you're going to constantly lie over and over and over, it's like the boy that cried wolf. He only got away with that so many times, right? Until what happened? That wolf really showed up. And then what happened? Nobody believed him, did they? I love telling that story to my son, you know, when I don't have to tell it to him anymore. But when I did have to a couple times, you know, I enjoyed telling him because it was like, it really makes them think. I've had a frog in my throat the other day. This is kind of off topic, but the other day my husband was weed eating and he got done, and I'm walking into the garage, walking outside, and I smell this intense smell of gas. I'm like, oh, it's bad. And he had already brought the weed eater back into the garage, and it was leaking gas.
Oh shit!
It was bad. Like I could not be anywhere near the garage, anything. I had to go out on my back porch. And ever since then, that was like 4 or 5 days ago, I've had this frog in my throat ever since.
Damn,
I know
what's
really
this?
sensitive to it.
When was this?
4 or 5 days ago.
Oh gee, and the smell's still there?
No, not the smell. It's just the frog in my throat.
You
Yeah,
should. Did
like
you
first
take
day I
medicine?
was coughing and stuff. No, I haven't taken anything. I mean, I feel fine. It's just that along with allergies, I'm sure. It's a mixture probably.
Yeah. Wait, what? Andy, you sub to both. Oh, thank you. Welcome.
Thanks,
Welcome,
Andy.
welcome.
Appreciate it. Any questions in the chat for any one of us? I don't want to hold this too long. It's just I was really bored. I was on
Sorry, I was just looking at the chat.
And I was like, I'm just bored. Can I come in?
I'm happy I came on your live.
Yeah, that's a first. I forgot you haven't ever been on here, have you?
I've never been on your channel, no, but I actually had fun with you, and I think you seem a really nice lady.
Well, thank you.
I really do, and really.
I try to be myself. That's it.
And your mom is so sweet. I mean, please tell your mom Happy Mother's Day and give her a hug for me.
Oh, I will. I will, sweetheart.
Let's see what else. You guys can ask me anything you want.
Ash has the floor. Ask her anything you want. Just make sure to type at Republican Ash so she can see you. I would get back on camera, but I don't like to show me smoking. So.
Oh, it's okay. No, girl, don't worry. Who cares what they think? You're fine.
Would be great to talk with you brothers. Oh, Nash is talking to the other guys.
Oh.
Nash has been one of the ones that's been here from the beginning. He's awesome.
How did you get 14,000 subscribers?
It's been 6 years. I had a lot of sex before I even started my channel from being a moderator for larger channels.
No, I know, but what made it built so many? Like what did you talk about?
You'd have to go back through my channel. I talk all different kinds of stuff. I've had some videos that have been viral. I think one of my videos has like 700,000 views.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I can't say the Chris Watts case because I was right at 12,000 when that hit. So, it's just years of talking about different things, trying to wake people up to the real truth that's going on. So.
I see. I'll take a look at your videos.
Yeah, just when you go to sort, just go from oldest to newest.
Yeah.
That way, the old ones will show up first.
Hold on, I got a question. Republican, are you a Donald Trump fan? Hold on. My name is Republican Ash, and he's asking if I'm a Trump fan.
It's okay.
Are you
Obviously, she is.
I love
Republican.
Trump. I know.
But you could still be Republican and not be Donald Trump fan, though. So
yeah,
I get his question.
Fan. I have a lot of Trump stuff, and I'm gonna vote for him again. And I really don't care if people are mad at me for that. I respect people's beliefs, and if you're not a Trump fan, I totally respect that, and I will not judge you for that.
See?
Yeah, I'm a nice Republican. I'm not a jackass one. I'm just kidding.
Now, a lot of people that are here in this chat, and
are you a Republican?
I would say I'm more independent.
Independent. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, just for the simple fact is, the voting system, the way
Mhm.
it's rigged, pretty much every president that we've had has been chosen years in advance.
My favorite president, like from back then, Lincoln. He is one of my favorite presidents.
Oh, I'm kin to him.
You're what?
I'm kin to him.
What's Ken?
I'm kin to him. He's in my family.
Oh.
Yeah. And my aunt has a form of ataxia. It's a rare form of ataxia. It's where the brain shrinks
Mm-hmm.
and basically it just your muscles and organs and stuff shut down eventually, but it takes a long, long time. Like she's been sick ever since I've known her. But they've traced it back to Lincoln's disease is what it originally came from. And we're here in Kentucky. We're like the next county over is where his birthplace is. And that's a very, very rare form of ataxia called Lincoln's disease. I actually forget what the actual medical name is, for, but it originated from, I believe it was Lincoln's mother's side is where it's been traced back to. So, I think throughout the lines we're all related somehow, but it's pretty close for my aunt to be able to have that rare form of ataxia. So they actually termed it Lincoln's disease. So
Wow.
Kim has my Kim has my permission to share my contact information with Nash and Chris anytime. Oh, okay, Doc. I got you.
Wait, what?
Oh, they're just talking within the chat.
Oh, what? So.
Hey, Nike. I can never say her name.
Who?
Nikeus. The Nikias. There we go. Hey, honey. I never say her name right. Hey, Carolina.
Nanikas.
Naikas?
Mm-hmm.
I said it right before, and she said, yeah, that's right. So I've said it. I think it's Naikas.
Yes, I've been to Lincoln's house.
The log cabin in Kentucky?
No, it's no. When he was president, he used to have a little house in Virginia where he hanged out. Yeah.
I went to the memorial 2 summers ago, and I forget how many steps there are up to the top, but it's
my God,
pretty crazy because right next to the memorial or the actual monument, they have his childhood well that they would get water from. And you can feel the coldness from it. Of course, it's a hot, scoldering summer day, right? And you can just reach your hand down there and just feel the cold from the well. It's amazing.
Where is that at?
In Hodgenville.
In Kentucky?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, me and my cousins, we all took a trip there. And there's actually, like, we took paths and walked in the woods all behind there, all around there. Like across the street from it, we all went hiking. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. That seems there's some a new place to visit.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to Washington D.C. in 2017, and I went all the way up the stairs, and then as soon as we got up there, someone says, there's stairs. I mean, there's an elevator, right? I'm like,
no way.
Oh my God, you serious?
Uh-huh.
It's okay, burn calories.
Right. Yeah, there was no elevator where we went. But I mean, I don't think the steps were too bad, but I thought I'd posted pictures on Twitter. I'm not sure. You'd have to go back.
No, I know, Andy. Yeah. Oh man. All right, hon. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm getting sleepy. My brain's starting to shut down.
Oh, you're fine. It's 2 a.m. I probably need to head out soon, anyways. But thanks for coming on, sweetheart.
You're welcome. What's your plans for Mother's Day?
I'm going to my mommy's.
Aww. Are you? And tomorrow you go to work, huh?
No, I stay home.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for letting me be on your live. Really, I really enjoyed talking with you. And if you need someone to talk to or anything, I'm here. And please tell your mom Happy Mother's Day and give her
I
a great big
sure
hug
will.
from me.
I sure will. She'll appreciate that. I'm surprised she's not in here.
Yeah, she's
Usually
probably
she
asleep.
is. Yeah, she's probably getting ready for everything this weekend. So, all
Yeah.
right. Well, much love, Republican Ash. Thank you so much for coming on. You have a good one, okay?
You too. Bye, everybody from the chat. God bless.
All right. God bless you.
Bye bye.
Bye. Okay, guys, it's just me. What's up? All right. I never actually got an official shout out to the chat tonight. Sorry, guys, but let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to scroll as far as it'll let me. Kimmy C. Ash. Of course, Republican Ash. Lori Akers. Nash. Outside with Kim. Irby Herb. Tilly Mae. What's going on? Becky Ferguson. Rosa Mia. Angel of L. Angel of L. Belinda. Chris. Doc. Nash, I think I already said you, but hello again. All Quilted Together, LLC. Cool Breeze. Tony Simply. Shine On. Psychosis Jesse, which I think he got booted. Sorry about that. Stephen Kennedy. Stephen Kennedy asked for a wrench. Don't know you that well, Stephen, for you to have one. Sorry. Thanks, Shine On. Yes, Dozer is just too cute. I think so myself. Sean J. Hello. Lil ID 58. M Amanda 515. Eyes are getting blurry. I really think a lot of it's allergies. Andy Kaufman. CBD. And I think that's pretty much got everybody in the chat at the moment. Nike. And it's not letting me. Okay, Sword of the Spirit, KJV. What's going on? And I think I've got everybody so far. And I didn't pull up the participants list because it's never accurate. So, Cash. What are you saying, Doc? What's cash? Ain't no cash here. It's just me. What's up? Love you too, sweetheart. Oh, it rhymes with Nash. See, I'm getting sleepy. I'm like, oh, I'm really acting blonde at the moment. Hey, Chris, if you're still here, have you talked to Miss Christina? I haven't heard back from her today, I don't think. You have? Good. Okay. Who's our favorite blonde? You go, Kay. Thanks, Nash. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. I love all you guys. Appreciate that answer, Chris. Much love, honey. God, you're fake. Why'd you change your name? I'm not used to that. Just so I can make sure that I have the wrong or the right person. What was your name before that? Because I'm pretty sure I know who you are. Which, in all reality, from the looks, it looks like you're a troll, but I know that you're not. Aw, thanks. You the best too, Chris. Will I share your email? Why, you can... Oh, gotcha. You have Hangouts set up. Oh, you want to set up Hangouts there. If you can do me a favor, Doc, put your email in our Hangouts chat so that I can just pull it up, because sometimes Hangouts don't list it. Type in your email in our Hangouts chat and I can just copy and paste it over there to them. Gus, that's right. Okay. That's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure. Didn't want to like call you out and be wrong. I hope I didn't look too bad on camera. You guys know how I feel about that. Very, 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 very camera shy. Especially when I'm really tired. Oh. You guys aren't giving me much to talk to. Come on, guys. Hey, Michael Green. No, he's not. He's not. Trump is not a feminist either. I think you're just a troll, Michael. Yeah. Well, I'm really, 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 really getting sleepy, guys. So I think I'm going to end this live. And if I don't talk to you tomorrow or Sunday, probably go live Monday. And also, for the record, I talked to Munder the other day. He's getting his his new place set up. So once he gets that done, we will be able to live stream the correct way. And we'll either be on his or my channel. Probably his, I would say, more than likely. But I'm very, very excited for him. He's got a lot of things going for him. And just a shout out to all those trolls out there that want to attack Munder and say things that, you know, he hasn't done. And just be the trolls that you are. Because, you know, without haters, you ain't anybody, all right? Munder's a good guy. And he's really trying hard out there, guys. So just know that he's not in the wrong. He hasn't been in the wrong. And just pray for him. And I think that's all I've got for you. So much love. God bless to all of you all in the chat. And you all have a good night.